Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. Atlanta, Georgia, and welcome to the Georgia Dome. Gus Johnson, along with Chris Collinsworth. We've got the Atlanta Falcons and Green Bay Packers for you here in this exhibition contest. Who do you see as the key players for this matchup, Chris?
Well, Gus, I've got my eyes on the two quarterbacks in this one. I had a chance to talk to both of these guys, obviously guys that have experience in this situation. They've been here before, and yet it's always so interesting. You can see a different look in their eyes when they're warming up. You know that they know the significance of these matchups, and it just adds another level of excitement to the football game. When you're talking about this kind of talent on the field, this should be a really good one. I know you're excited. I'm excited. Let's get it going.
Interesting, Chris. Great storyline here today, and we'll follow that storyline as this game moves on. Pass is short right side. Nick Barnett was there for the stop.
Yeah, you're not going to fool this defense on plays like that very much. At least he got the ball out of there, though.
Now they're facing 2nd and 7. They hand it off. And the tackle was made by Nick Collins. A 5-yard gain. And now it's 3rd down. Third down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a 1st down. He rolls out to his right.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
The Falcons are lining up to punt this one away. He makes it out to the 36.
He did a good job there, finding a seam and getting up the field. You know, a lot of people don't realize that being a punt returner or a kick returner is one of the toughest jobs in the NFL. There's a whole lot of things that could go wrong, and only a few that can really go right.
They have it at the 40. Checks down to the short pass. He's wrestled down at the 45.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
Has a man to his right. Little flip. And he's tackled at the 38.
Good play design there. Very solid protection. Gave the quarterback time to examine the whole field until he finally found the open man.
Gets a handoff to the right. Ryan Grant found a hole and was able to pick up just around 6 yards. First down. Flips it out short. The stop was made by Sean Weatherspoon.
The Packers are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their third first down.
They line up at the 19. Grant gets another handoff. Beret Jerry was there to bring him down. Gashes the defense for a pickup of 9. Second down. And they line up at the 10. The big play by the Packers, and it's first down and goal. First and goal. So, ball on the 2-yard line. Jackson again.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Halfback gets the ball, and he finds the end zone. The Packers score the game's first touchdown.
You know, more and more we're seeing halfbacks on the goal line with their ability to make little moves in small spaces, getting the ball and sticking it in for the touchdown.
Green Bay is up 7. This is a good opportunity to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Crosby will send this one deep. Gets it to the 21. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. He is wanting to go deep with it.
They brought the blitz that time, didn't get there, but did throw off the timing of the play to get the incompletion.
That'll make it second down with 10 to go. Looks left. Here's a short pass. Douglas was the intended receiver. He's searching for a receiver.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
Fourth down. The Falcons line up to punt. Takes it back to around the 40. Dumps it out right. He's dropped down at the 46-yard line. Jennings made the catch for a gain of 6. So that will make it second down. So second down, the offense needs about 4 for the first. Gets the pass off. He's wrestled down at the 33. James Jones makes his third grab. They line the ball up at the 33. He's brought down at the 28-yard line. Grant carries for a 5-yard gain. And they line up at the 28. Opts for a short throw. Jackson was his intended target. The offense is now looking at 3rd and 5. The ball on the 28. Gets it away. He's tackled at the 13. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line. It's the tailback. He's dropped down at the 4.
Well, they brought the blitz that time. The offensive line did a pretty good job recognizing it. They got the blocks, but the back was still able to get out of there for a nice gain.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Looking end zone. Comes down with it. Touchdown!
Just a great route that time. No way that he wasn't going to catch that football and score with that one. That was beautiful.
And he adds the point after. Crosby looks ready to kick it away. Gets it to the 21.
There's still plenty of football to be played, but so far this offense seems lethargic. They really need a spark here.
He doesn't get back to the line. We've played a quarter. The score is 14-0. Dumps it out left. Knocked out of bounds at the 38.
In 2008, Matt Ryan surprised us all by taking the Falcons to the playoffs, but the more you watch them, the less surprised you are.
Feeds it to the back. Nice gain of about 7. And that'll bring up second down. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. He lost yardage on the play.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on third down. Tosses left. He's wrestled down at the 47-yard line.
Michael Turner really has a special sense of how a play is developing, and he knows the blocking assignments of those guys up front. You can just see it. He is very patient. He waits for it to develop and then takes full advantage.
Hawk drops him for a loss at midfield. Surveys the field. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. The offense facing another third down here. The pass is away. He's dropped down at the 36-yard line.
The Falcons will maybe get kick-started a little bit after that catch. Their passing game hasn't exactly been very impressive so far.
Looking for a man. And he's tackled at the 34-yard line.
The Falcons aren't looking all that sharp at all right now in the passing game. And I know it's still early, but they have to be getting a little frustrated with their inability to attack this defense.
He's tackled at the 31.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Moves to his right. Knocked out of bounds at the 24-yard line.
The Falcons haven't been lighting it up in the passing game yet, have they, Tom? They've been running some very conservative plays.
It's 1st and 10. The halfback with the carry. Runs for about 8 yards. That brings up 2nd down. And 2 yards away here on 2nd down. They're going to pitch it. He's wrestled down at the 10.
Nice hold that time by the offensive line, and a good burst by the back to take advantage of it, pick up 6 yards and a 1st down.
It's a 2-possession game, and the offense can cut that down if they can get it into the end zone here.
False start, offense. Repeat, 1st down.
Well, that's more than a little humiliating for an offensive lineman. Unfortunately, there's nowhere to hide after one of those, and yeah, they know national television is going to be talking about them as well.
Again, he'll get the call.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Rolls to his right. It's 4th down. The kicking team will line up for this one. This try from 32 yards away. The kick bounces off the upright. No good. Grant gets the call. And he's tackled at the 35.
Ryan Grant was originally traded from the Giants to the Packers for a 6th-round pick. That certainly sounds like a steal today because he has proven himself in the NFL.
Grant gets the carry, right side. Gets maybe a couple. 2nd down. They're looking now at 2nd and 8. The pigskin is on the 37-yard line. Short throw to the right. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. It's now 3rd and 6. The ball is on the 39-yard line. He's looking over the top. Misses the receiver, and it's incomplete. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Returns it to about the 32. He gets off the throw. A burst of speed, and he's in the open.
The Packers suffered a major lapse in coverage that time. Matt Ryan is not going to let an opportunity like that one slip through his fingers. He saw what they were doing and took full advantage.
Going up top. Got a man. He's open. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take only 2 plays to go 70. Matt Bryant adds the extra point. Koch looks ready to kick it away. Blackman is deep, looking to return the kickoff. Gets to about the 24 before going down. Good coverage downfield. Submarines down.
Yeah, and the key is making that first pass rusher miss you. More often than not, there's one guy in your way. You can make that first guy miss. A lot of times those defenders have their backs turned and are running away from you.
Brings up 2nd down. 2 yards to go. Ball on the 31-yard line. He lets it go, but pays a price with a monster hit.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
Has a man to his right. Little flip. The Packers call for a timeout. And they'll have one timeout left. Goes through his progression.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
Just barely gets rid of it. Interception. He's brought down at the 46-yard line.
Pressure is the key. It is always the key. If you can make a quarterback go a little quicker with his rhythm than he wants, he makes mistakes, and we saw it there. Little 7-yard throws like that have really become the staple of the National Football League. So many defenses now not allowing the big throws down the field. You have to be willing to take throws just like that.
They have it at the 40. He gets off the throw. He's dropped down at the 1.
This is a guy who is so good against the blitz. People try to come after him, but he has an ability inside that pocket to make a defender miss, sidestep somebody, buy a little time, and get that big completion.
So with that, they took advantage of the interception and added points to the board. The extra point to tie this game up. Matt Bryant ties it up with the point after. Koch is ready to kick this one off. Blackman is back to receive the kick. He'll take it from the 2. He's brought down at the 27. The Packers turn the ball over on an interception their last time out. And he's tackled at the 30. That's a 3-yard gain.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Passes it short. He may not have gotten there. They'll measure. It was enough to move the chains. The first half comes to a close with our score all tied up. Green Bay awaits the kickoff to start the third quarter. He makes it out to about the 21-yard line. He's searching for a receiver. He's tackled at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, I don't think that was a designed quarterback run on that one. He simply couldn't find anybody open, saw a running lane, and boy, that didn't stay open for very long either.
He's dropped for a loss.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Surveys the field. He's got room.
And when you get a wide receiver with that kind of talent on the outside, he is a threat to take it all the way on any play.
So it's now 1st and 10 after the big pass play. Grant on the handoff. He's wrestled down at the 16-yard line. Here's a look at today's Red Zone numbers, made possible by Old Spice Body Wash. Wham, bam! Thank you for smelling great, man. Drop behind the line.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
They'll line up again on 3rd down. Hammered as he lets it go. Touchdown, Packers!
Well, we're certainly not at the end of this game, but we're at a very significant part of it, and that was a big touchdown right there to put them up 6.
And the point after is good. Green Bay is up a score. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Crosby is just about ready to kick this one away. He'll down it in the end zone. The Falcons have scored touchdowns on their last 2 possessions, so they'll look to keep momentum on their side. Searching for an open man.
They were trying to work that ball down the field. There really wasn't anything there. They dump it off, and not much underneath either.
And he's tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and so it will be 3rd down. Third down, 3 to go. Gives it left side. He's brought down at the 34-yard line. Michael Turner picked up a nice gain of 7 yards. That will give them the first. First down, 10 to go. He rolls out to the right. Comes down with it.
Roddy White, after sort of a slow start to his career, has really exploded the last couple of seasons and has shown everybody why he was a #1 draft pick.
Looks for the safe short throw. 2-yard pickup. That'll bring up 2nd down. And he'll lose yardage on the play. Nick Barnett is playing with some intensity out there. He's been in on 5 tackles so far. So another 3rd down coming up for the offense. Here's the pass. He's tackled at the 26-yard line. Roddy White with his 6th reception. And they line the ball up at the 26. Flips it out short to his left. And he's tackled at the 22-yard line.
And that's one of those plays where you leave it up to the receiver to make yardage after the catch is made. When he can't find his way into open space, you'll see plays like that.
They'll work the left side. Gets about 4 on the play. That brings up 3rd down. Here's a look at today's Red Zone numbers, made possible by Old Spice Body Wash. Wham, bam! Thank you for smelling great, man. He lets it go.
It's hard to believe that you can overthrow somebody that big. That guy is a huge target. You can't miss him.
They'll line up for the field goal. And this will be a 35-yard attempt. The kick is no good. The Packers will set up shop at the 25. Just gets it away. Grimes. Got it! He's wrestled down at the 22. Not a good decision there to throw that one.
Yeah, that was a mistake, but at least this guy is out there trying to make plays. He's trying to fit in throws. Every once in a while, the defense just makes a play. You know, one of the dangers of blitzing is that if you can break that first line of the defense, now you just don't have the pursuit in behind it to stop the run.
He's going to pass.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
First and goal, needing a touchdown to tie. Here's the halfback.
Well, you never like to be behind at this point in the game, but clearly you can see that they're starting to find something now with the running game. They're starting to establish a little dominance up front.
And this for the tie. Matt Bryant puts it through to tie the game. Koch will kick it deep. This will be down to the end zone for a touchback. The offense will start at the 20. He rolls out to his right.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
It's now second down, 10 yards to go. The ball is on their own 20. On the ground with the tailback. That's a 3-yard gain.
The defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
He throws downfield. He's brought down at the 36-yard line. At the end of 3, the scoreboard is dead even. The Packers have possession of the ball and are looking to get at least 3 points on the drive to break the tie.
Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
That'll make it second down with 10 to go. Dumps it out left. He's tackled at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively. You think you're in the right spot. You're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that, and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
Let's go now, let's go.
It's 1st and 10. Jackson on the inside handoff. Jackson picks up about 4 yards on the carry. They're looking at 2nd down and 6. Ball on the 46. They hand it off. Jackson gains about 2 yards on the run. So it's 3rd down. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Gives it to the back.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
They call on the kicker for the long field goal. This one from 58 yards. And he missed it wide left. Wow, and they miss a golden opportunity to take the lead.
No question about it. Big miss right there. You had an opportunity to take the lead late in the football game, and now the momentum has shifted the other way, and the other offense has a chance to take control of this game.
And that makes it 2nd and 4 yards to go. Throws the deep pass. And now the offense will be faced with a 3rd down situation. He passes it. Michael Jenkins was the intended receiver on the play.
Let's do this thing.
So, it's 4th down. The Falcons are lining up to punt this one away. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. They'll set up shop at the 20. It's 1st and 10. Grant gets it on the inside. Grant gets 3 yards on the carry. They line up at the 23. He throws short. He's wrestled down at the 34-yard line.
The Falcons have done an outstanding job containing one of the best receivers in the game up until this point, but that time he slipped away and made one.
Short throw to the right. He's brought down at the 40. Greg Jennings with his 3rd reception. It's 2nd and 4 yards to go. Ball on the 40. Gets rid of it as he's hit. James Jones was the intended receiver. Has a man to his right. Little flip. James Jones brings in his 6th catch of the game. Short throw to the left. He's tackled at the 46-yard line. Finally gets a catch, his first one of the game. Second down, 3 yards to go. Dumps it out right. And he's tackled at the 30. Donald Driver with his 4th catch of the game. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Moves to his right. Caught and dropped immediately. Looks to throw it.
Yeah, the defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and they paid a price. He got it out there, picked up a nice gain.
Hands it to the back. That'll hurt their chances of winning this thing. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet.
Oh, no, there's still plenty of time left in this one. This offense has plenty of firepower to get back and win this game.
And the point after is good. Green Bay up 7 points. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Crosby looks ready to kick it away. He brings it back to the 23. They'll take over at the 23. Pass is short right side.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
And we'll have a first down and 10. 2 minutes left in the ball game. Rolls to his right. Takes a huge hit at the 26-yard line.
That was impressively done by the Packers.
Short throw to the right. He's wrestled down at the 31. Douglas with his third reception. Passing situation for the offense here on 3rd down and long. Comes down with it. Atlanta takes the timeout. And now they've only got one remaining. Not much indecision by the coach here. He'll keep the offense out there to go for it. He's dropped down at the 39-yard line. The Packers will begin this drive at the 39-yard line. The give to the tailback.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Give to the tailback. A pickup of about 3.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Jackson gets the ball.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there. The pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
They'll line up for a very long field goal attempt from 53 yards away. The kick is no good. He hooked it left. That'll do it from Atlanta. The game's top plays and stats are coming up right now. Here's today's Swagger Player of the Game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant. Smell like a man. Man. Here's the play that rocked the stadium. The Doritos Crunch Time. Play of the game.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.